close out this tab. Okay, what's up everybody? I'm Harrisley, okay, and I will be presenting you Chapter 2 of the LuaX Syn Academy course, okay? And we're going to be going over syntax introduction, alright? And I'm going to try to keep it more professional this time, I promise. Okay, so Chapter 2, syntax introduction. What is syntax, okay? Syntax is basically the way people write code, alright? Because code is basically just a language. So, how you communicate, and this is basically, syntax is how you speak the language of code, alright? So, it's the commands that you give a script that to actually make something happen. That's basically what syntax is, alright? So, before I go into syntax, let's actually explain three things, alright? I want to explain the Explorer, okay? I want to explain the Properties tab, and I want to explain the Output tab, okay? So, let me actually just go into Studio, and let me just close out these things out. Alright, I'm going to close the Output, the Properties, and the Explorer. Alright, now we have a blank template. Hold on, let me just close the toolbox as well. So, you can find Explorer here, right? And you find Properties here, and then you can find the Output right here. Okay, so now that we have everything set up, right? Let's go over what the workspace is in the Explorer, okay? So if I put down a part, okay, it's gonna put it in the workspace, alright? Now if I drag this part outside in server storage, right, it's no longer visible to the player, okay? But it still exists, alright? So the part's not gone, it's just in server storage. Alright, I can put it back in, okay? Make sense? So that's basically the Explorer. It shows you all the instances or objects inside a game, okay? And then we have the Properties tab, right? Shows you all the available properties inside an object or instance, okay? And you can use scripts to edit these properties. So for example, the properties for a part, okay, you have brick color, right, the color of it. You have whether you want it to cast a shadow or not. You have like the material, okay, right, and then you have the transparency, right? So what scripting is essentially is changing the properties of things, right? That's, at the end of the day, that's basically that. So let's say we wanted to make a script to make it bigger, right? We just somehow make the script change the size property to, like, let's say 3, right? And then it becomes bigger, okay? Pretty simple shit. So that's the Properties tab, okay? It just shows you all the items that you can edit, or all the things inside the thing that you can edit, okay? And then we have the Output tab, which basically shows you print statements and errors from scripts. So if you tell a script to print something, okay, it's gonna pop in the output. If a script errors, okay, like something goes wrong in the script, it's gonna pop in the output. Alright, let me give you an example. So if I print hello world, right? If I type print hello world, it's gonna print hello world as pre-described, okay? If I just print something else, let's say I print the number 5, right? Or let's say I print 5 plus 5. I don't want to overcomplicate it, but just, that's that. It's gonna print 10, right? So basically that's the print statement, alright? And then if I do if, let's just say, don't worry about what an if is, I just want to show you what an error is. So if let's say I type the script wrong, alright, it's gonna error. It's say unexpected end to close a line 2, meaning it needed an end script or an end part, right? But that's beside the point. Okay, so that's what the output is. Okay, so now that we have these three things covered, let's go down to using syntax, okay? So first we're gonna open a script, okay? How do we open a script? Well, we have to go to game, okay, and then we're gonna go to workspace. Alright, you see this plus arrow? We're gonna press on it, and you can either search up script or you can press script, okay, either one, right? And then we open up a script, okay? Now, how do scripts read, okay? Well, they go line by line, alright? Scripts read per line, and the lines are read individually one by one and not as a whole, okay? So the script is not going to read the whole thing as one thing, okay? It's going to read it as like this. It's going to go to 1, okay? Nothing's there. It's going to go to 2. Nothing's there. It's going to go to 3. Oh, there's 3. There's something on 3, right? Print high. Okay, so it's going to print high. And then it's going to go to 4. Oh, look, there's also something there. Print my name is Joe. It's going to print my name is Joe. And then it's going to go to 5. It's going to wait 3 seconds, right? And then it's going to go to 6. It's print mama. And then it's just, so on and so on, right? So it's going to go line by line, and once it waits, the whole script will stop, okay, the whole script. So that's how scripts read, alright? Now, what if we actually wanted to make something invisible, okay? So, to make this more applicable, right, let's say we want to make a part invisible. To edit something in a script, okay, first you want to specify what to edit, alright? If you insert a script, right, and you want to change the color of a part, you first have to get the part from the script, okay? Because if you just tell the script, okay, can you get the part from me? The script's like, what the fuck? It doesn't know what the part is. Alright, you need to tell it exactly what the part is. Okay, scripts are exact. They don't guess for you, okay? They will never guess for you. So, you have to get the properties, and then you have to get the properties inside the part. And by editing the properties, you'll be able to have a visible object effect on the part, okay? So let's say you want to make the part invisible. Well, subjectively, what is invisible? You can't fucking see it, right? So, what kind of property allows it to be invisible? Transparency, okay? So, we're gonna edit transparency. So first, we're gonna go to game. All right, so we're gonna get the whole game itself, and then we'll go to workspace, which is this thing, right? Yeah, and then we're gonna get the part inside workspace, right? Okay, you see how it's in descending order as well. We're going from the highest to the lowest, basically. So we're gonna highest, which is game, lowest, and then next tier, game, workspace. All right, and then next tier, the part. All right, and then we're gonna get transparency, right? And then we're gonna make it equal to 1. All right. Now you can't see the transparency in the Explorer because it's a property. Okay, you'll see the transparency inside the property, and it'll probably autofill for you. Okay, so let's actually go and let's write the script to make the part invisible, right? So we have let's go game. All right, you see, and then if I do workspace, you see how it autofills for you, and then I can do part. All right, and it autofills for you, and then I can do transparency. You see how it autofills, and then since transparency is a number, okay, you see this, then that means I have to make it equal to another number. I can't make transparency equal to fucking a string value or a letter. Alright, I have to make it into a number. So I'm gonna make it equal to 1. Because when it's 1, it's invisible, right? Okay, now I'm gonna run the script and let's see what happens. Oh, what do you know? It becomes invisible, right? It's still there, it's just invisible. So that's basically that, right? I hope you had fun. Okay. And this is the second syntax. This is a chapter 2 second syntax introduction. Alright, so yeah, next chapter we'll be working on variables. Alright, but that's it for now.